All right. Hello, everybody. Why am I suddenly over there? Oh, that's fine. How we doing, everybody? You did make an Orange Blade. I saw that. And I saw you asked how am I. I'm doing well. How are you? Until that decides it wants to not run anymore, but that's its own prerogative. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Okay. In a bit? It's okay. Happens. Life gets in the way. I'm doing well. I was able to walk my kids to school. I had messed up my leg last week. And I got all cleared. I was able to walk to school. I limped a little bit, but you know what? That's to be expected. Important thing is I was able to do it today. But I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Where are we at on this? My left leg as well. That's wild. I have no idea what I did to mine. And by the time I was able to get into a doctor and whatnot, it got better. It was like 95% better, so. I know, right? Coincidence. Coincidence. But still, sorry to hear you're not doing so hot either. Human bodies kind of suck sometimes, you know? Hey. Mike, that is a wild take. Usually you start with hello and hi. What is going on? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. I mean, that's your choice. That is entirely up to you. Wow, you filled this one in. Well, unfortunately for you, this isn't the time or the place to be doing these kind of conversations. If you want to have a nice, friendly conversation, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I suggest you go find somewhere else to hang out. Entirely up to you. Way too much work. Sitting in homework. Math's at least one of those that you can do while not paying attention. Okay, let me put that right. Math's at least one of those that you don't lose your progress because you're writing it all down in front of you and you can stop paying attention and come back to it and be in the same place. How about that? I should say that a little more. Because I do know people need to pay attention to math. Hello, hello, hi, hi, hi. At least you're good with math, though. There you go. There you go. Perfect. See, some people really struggle with it. Oh, it looks like Mike is a little aggressive today. So, unfortunately, Mike, since you're just a random string of letters and numbers on the internet, we're not going to be engaging with you anymore. Maybe we can try again next time. That's unfortunate. I'm all for debates. I'm all for having conversations. I'm all for that kind of stuff. But this is not the time and place. We're playing Minecraft, bro. Reminds me of Reaper Crest. I mean, yep. That is the same term. Reaping. Golly. See, now the worst part about any of this is I am now currently in a spot where I am sick because my kids decide to bring home all of the germs. Is this full? It's full. He doesn't need no more. But I'll give him half a stack. My diggy hole dwarf over here has been doing work for me. Boink, boink. Nice. Apparently I finished Act 2 with like everything. So I like was into Act 3 and got like, I was at like 95% by the time I got Farsight. So, yeah. Oh, dang. That's not bad at all. Can you? Why must you run away? Go this way. Your little copper chest is back this way. Why did you go all the way down here, bro? You just need the fleas. Yeah, I got all the fleas done in Act 2. Can you please? Can you please? We've gone through quite a bit of bosses and like the old heart and stuff. Now we're just like, I've got a couple quests to do. I'm sure I've got more. I haven't explored all of everywhere in Act 3, but I've got some quests to do now. Can you not? Oh. Yeah, I did that in Act 2. Yeah, I did that in Act 2. There you go, you silly, silly little golem. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, copper golems. Have you not seen the copper golems? They're added like 3-4 weeks ago officially. They've been in beta for like 2 months-ish. But they do this. When you spawn them with a copper block and a pumpkin, a carved pumpkin, they pop out one of these copper chests and them. And then they take anything in their copper chest and put it into nearby chest to organize everything. Is a copper axe bad? I mean, copper is essentially better than stone, worse than iron, is the way to think about it. So if you want something that's more than stone, go with copper. But it's not quite going to give you everything that iron gives you. Better than stone. It is better than stone, yes. Because stone is 3, copper's 4, iron is 5. So it is right between iron and stone. But yes, they're a fun little sorting golem. And they, over time, they start to, just like the rest of copper, they start to change. And they'll turn into a statue when they fully oxidize. You're welcome, Orangeblade. How's it going, Orangeblade? Whoa, man, the pink one's the worst. Okay, so today we want to work on the walls. I've done quite a bit of work on the walls, but I have to finish some more stuff to make it actually presentable. What is happening? Why is everything delayed for Streamworks or Atom? Why, thank you. Clipped it for all my glory. Right? Uh-oh, don't get stuck in a cave. At least you can dig straight up. Orangeblade, you seem to have a lot of problems during stream. It's such a great game. I was playing the music because I had just finished the second Trovio fight. And so I was playing the music for my my kids who haven't played. And my daughter, who's in theater, looked at me and she's like, this game, the music sounds really well done. And I'm like, yeah, the whole game's done great. Like, everything about the game's great. Well, Orangeblade, fingers crossed that no more troubles befall you. Well, thank you for that fun fact, Nit. They released it digitally for you to stream if you wanted, but yeah, buying the soundtrack for sure. Oh, his chests have officially taken up over the boyo. Thank you for the hydrate, Josie. Time to hydrate or dihydrate. Get yourself something to drink, preferably water, but grab what you can. Also, Josie, by the way, I did not mean to ignore your invite yesterday. We just had 2 and you had 2. So. He wants to go to the sky. He's trying to go to the sky. Hydrate worked on time, at least. Excuse me. All right, let me double check those redemptions because that's the second time that you've tried to move and the camera isn't working. Heck yeah, T for energy. So for those who don't know, my best friend since like 2nd grade, he's a dwarf. Essentially, he comes in here and he carves this out for me. And he's been gone for a couple of weeks, so I was worried I was going to have to do it. But he jumped in the past few days. Running with 2 people. I was still running with my son. He's going to his bio father's for the week, so he'll be gone. But he's become addicted. Every night he's like, do you want to play Arc Raiders? Do you want to play Arc Raiders? And I was like, yeah, man, we can play Arc Raiders. It's fine. And so then when you sent me the invite, I was playing with him, and then I saw you had 2 people. I was like, okay. I was gonna send you an invite back. I don't know why it's not working from your end. I really don't like that. Excuse me. Also with the duos thing now, did you see the announcement for Arc Raiders? Why is there no music? I mean, there is music because there's no music, but there's music. Oh, it was someone. They announced today they are, so they have solo queues and they have trio queues, right? I haven't seen that, Adam. So they have a solo queue right now. So if you log in solo, you are more likely to play with people who are playing solo. Trios, same thing. But they didn't have a duos queue. So if you're in the duos queue, you'd automatically be put in the trios queue. So they announced that they're adding a duos queue officially. And then they announced that they are reducing the price of cosmetics in their shop because everybody was saying it's really expensive. So starting today or last night, they reduced the price of cosmetics. And in a week, if you have bought cosmetics within the week, you'll be refunded tokens back into the shop. And then again, the last thing they updated was they confirmed that there's no pay to win items. That's not the point of decks. Decks are always going to get items for cosmetics and stuff, but there's not going to be any pay to win and that kind of stuff. So yeah. So they reduced prices, they made more queues for more fun and that kind of stuff. So it's lots of cool updates. Adam, I know that there is, but I've never actually seen the multiplayer mods, like with my own eyes. But I've heard that there are multiplayer mods. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know, honestly, how I feel about that one, but with chat, oh, it would probably have to be crowd control then. Okay, I wouldn't be mad at that. If it's with chat, that's fine. I'm good with that. Chat adds an element of chaos that doesn't give you, that removes the advantage you would have normally got. So, okay, so let's work on the wall. Let's find out what we need to do for the wall. I've been working on this wall since the beginning, and fun activity to play with chat, exactly. And my dwarf is back, mining all the bulk out. So, if they silk song, oh, they don't have to mod it. Server side, not client side. Okay, well, that's what I was doing. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yes, I've been working on the wall. Now I don't have to dig out the bulk. And now that I've dug out the mine, I can make the mine prettier and I can finish the wall. So, and mod it. Okay, so yeah, if they choose to mod theirs. So since the idea is I'm building this into a mountain, I'm having it be mountain until, like, on the other side of this is just air, and then I'll put wall in. Saves me building, for one, and for two, it makes it look kind of more dug into the mountain. That's what I need to do. I put slabs in between each of these on this side, but I have not on the outside. All right, that's what I need to do. I need to make slabs. Holy slabs, that's a lot of slabs, though. I did finish this tower, but I need to finish another one. A killer bunny! Don't do that. Random. More slabs. Slabs on that side are good. So basically, I just need to do the whole outer edge in slabs. Oof. And we need to figure out, like, windows or arrow slits or something. Because this is just kind of, like, a lot. I do need to add another layer as well. Taller tower. Shorter tower. This one's going to be in between the two, and that one's going to be slightly taller than both of these ones, but not as tall as this. And slabs. And then this side. Okay, so I need... Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to clear that out. Okay, so this goes to basically that edge right there. Okay, well, we're going to go to sleep, and we're going to go get some tools, and we're going to start diggy hole. No school? I mean, that tracks, though. That tracks. Should also bring some stone for, like, this right here. Turn that into stone, not dirt. Okay. It's not night enough. Oh my god, the music just wants to loud. I mean, earlier I was saying there's no music. Now there's only loud music. I mean, true. There is something to be said about having a regular, you know, set schedule and, you know, place to go visit and hang out and that kind of stuff, but that doesn't make it the most fun activity in the world. All my shovels, and I have no pickaxes whatsoever. You know what? I need to consolidate this. Bows. Well, that's a full bow. Bow. Another pickaxe. There we go. Bow. What do you call someone who's super social? Oh, extrovert. It's less that they're super social. It's more that they charge their social batteries by being social, whereas an introvert charges their social batteries by being alone. Both can be equally as social, but introverts, it drains them to be social, whereas extroverts, they can keep going. Social for longer. Okay, so you... Oh, go away that. We like to call it the other thing, though. As a society. We're silly like that. Hey, I mean valid. Introverts unite, bro. I'm on the internet as a content creator for a reason. Okay, and then last would be this one. Okay. There we go. Full. I mean, on the internet for a reason, yeah. Valid. There we go. One full, one not. That's gonna save me some space with the stupid half-broken... These guys, bows. Okay. Now we go dig. Knit and your silly little armor stands. You blew Ronan's mind. They put those down. I put armor on him. He's like, "What if I could only do that with command blocks?" Like, no, bro. It's just like the copper golems when they turn into a statue. Always, always. Well, I will be starting off digging dirt on this one. So that's what we will do first, but it's this hole right here, yes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Got a clear room for the wall. Got a clear room for the wall. Really need stone. I have stone somewhere, but I need to remember where I put it. Or did I convert it all into bricks? I might have converted it all into bricks when I was doing this. That might be why there's a gap right there, honestly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. That bee gave me a sense of agita. I'm glad to hear it, Adam. I'm glad I can provide, you know, a less chaotic experience. Hey, Pubbert, how's it going? Pubbert, Pubert. 6, 7. I think you just aged yourself there, Pubbert. You're about as old as my middle kid. But yes, 6, 7. Wow, typing is hard. Texting, typing. Bro, if you're going to be spamming in chat, you're going to be muted. You don't want to get yourself muted. You just joined in. We'd love to have a conversation with you. A little bit of decorum. That's all we ask. A little bit of decorum. Cubert. All right. No worries. That's the beauty of it. It's your unique little name that you get to choose. Hubert. I will remember. I'll try my best to remember that. I'm just going off phonetic spelling on that one. So how's Pubert today? Hey, Blue Goop, how's it going? What is a snow? A villager without a job in the snow? You know, I don't know off the top of my head. I would think they have some kind of hat, like some kind of, what's the word? It's not balaclava, but some kind of like cold weather hat on them and like a thick coat, but I don't know off the top of my head. Does anybody in chat know? Snow village, just an average villager with no job. What are we looking at? I think there's a snow village way far away from here in like that direction over there that I could probably go find. You're gonna go check at him? Not even remotely close, Boop Boop. I think you're hearing what you want to hear. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, one with no job. Yeah, exactly. A jobless villager, just an average little villager. Misread the question. Valid. White cap with a cyan little pattern online. Well, there you go, Orange Blade. Thank you, Adam, for checking it out. White and cyan. So not too special. Just, you know, snow flavored. A villager tastes like snow. I think we lost Pubert. Pubert, you still there? You wanted me to say 6-7 and, like, got quiet. You there? Hello? How's Blue Goop, by the way? I almost got the letters mixed up on that and said Blue Goop, Blue Boop, Blue Boop. Glue Poop, whatever. How come other streams overlay onto... I don't know. You can't drop out an overlay? I wonder if that's a... I don't think that's a feature. I'm fully partnered too, so like I should have all the features. You mean where it goes like to a mini viewer, right? Where it has the mini viewer? Yeah. Huh. We have someone else that was complaining. We had someone else that was complaining about that a while ago on a different platform. Not this one specifically, though. I don't honestly know. That's not a setting I control on my side. Right, the mini player on other streams. I do that on my phone all the time. Like, I know what you mean, but yeah. Huh. Shorts only. I wish I honestly wish I had some way to say or control that anyway, but I don't. So, unfortunately, I don't know. But if you found a way to make it work, good. No more problem solving needed. Huh. It's really weird. Okay. Let's go get, not that I don't have a billion pieces of cobblestone, but let's go get some cobblestone. Wait, what? Oh, no. Let's not go get some cobblestone. Let's go to bed. Get some sticks and then, you know, do the thing. The sleepy thing. Doop, 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 doop. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I think the official term for the overlay thing is called mini player. What happened here? And why? Rude. What are you doing with my box builder, buh? Yeah, back off. Bro's over there trying to build more chests. All right, I'm gonna need quite a few pickaxes, but not as many. Probably at most 1.5 stacks, but we'll just take 2. Not as many shovels. Okay, sleep time. Okay, boink. What I find strange is Blue Platform there announced that they're going to be doing dual streaming, which another platform that I have also does that, which is fine. The way they handle it on the other side is, you know, you give them 2 different ones and they can mash it into one and make it work. YouTube is just like, all right, you give us your normal horizontal stream. We're going to slice out the middle and call it a vertical stream. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Like, my camera's not right in the middle of this stream. And, like, I move stuff around a lot. And, like, that's part of the whole thing on it. So, am I just SOL? Do I have to be tortured and do it that way anyways? Do I not get options, bro? There we go. And then a bunch of pickaxes. Like that. Should be good. Now put the rest away. I'm sure I'll need more in the end, but you know what? We'll have more by then. Boink and boink. Okay. Tons of shovels. Tons of pickaxes. Still miss it? What happened to it? Like, did you lose it or... Because it should still be saved to your account. I have so many old versions of like worlds and stuff that I started that it tells me like, oh, you could update this. Siblings. Ah, yes, yes. There you go. That would do it. Like at one point I was working on a maze, like a world-size maze that was like 600 by 600. And it's told me to update that a few times. That kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I might as well just restart on that. I don't have the plans for it. Seems a little much at this point. Okay, I don't need the stone or the whatever that's called. Iron shovel. But I do need a bunch of stone stuff. And just in case we run into anything above iron, we've got an iron pickaxe. Hydrate! Alright, one sec. Boink. Time to hydrate, everybody. Get yourself something to drink, preferably water if you can, but, you know, grab what you can and get yourself hydrated. Thank you, thank you. Time to hydrate or dihydrate. Oh. Dihydrate. Alright, that's got a flavor to it. It's got a... It's very vitamin-y. I bought 2 cases of these. Luckily, they're small, but oh my lord, are they something else in flavor. Water is goat like water. Goated like water. Hi, Stuart. That's a way random question, but I am 37. How is Stuart today? Water is goated. Yeah. Water is goated. I wake myself up with the 1 energy. You're 60? Congrats, congrats. How's life, Stuart? How's things going? All right, one more. Perfect. Do, and then I can go from underneath. Yes, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I wake up with my 1 energy drink for the day, and then I have a water bottle that I need to fill up. It's one of those things that I walked to school, got home, made breakfast, which is still in front of me. Oh, yeah. That number fluctuates a lot, but yeah, I mean, 70 is a good thing. You'd be surprised how many things are made up of empty space or, you know, water and that kind of stuff. It does sound really cool, though. Like Waterman. I'm Waterman! You know what I mean? in a way, human bodies are pretty super cool. We can repair ourselves. We can break stuff down. We can create another human body. Like, there are so many things that's cool about being a human that you could argue you are a superhero in your own way. Well, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Caden. I am watching this zombie very closely, but we will follow the new, celebrate the new follow. City needs me. Celebrating new follows, new subs, dollar donations, all the fun stuff like that with Bean Boozled or other nasty candies. In this case, it is either licorice or burnt rubber flavor. If you don't know what Bean Boozled are, they are very, very surprisingly accurate tasting jelly beans. So thank you for the follow. Well, welcome on in, and thank you for the congrats as well. Or did you just like fall down from oh, like burnt rubber? I like burnt rubber. I forgot to add the part where we do this because torturing me is a fun thing for my community to welcome in. Burnt rubber's nasty. Oh, it's bad. And I'm a super taster, so these things are like extra punch you in the face. Wait, if it works, then you're evil. Burnt rubber. Well, Stuart, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if you, I don't know if we lost you or not, but,
jump scare.
Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, Stuart. Thank you again, Caden, for jumping in. And all the likes. And the follow and whatnot. Oh my god, okay, got it down. Yes, burnt rubber is, I wouldn't say it's the worst, but it is pretty intense. It is something. I'm not a huge fan of licorice. So scary. There is in the Discord, there is a jump scare suggestions channel. Most people just turn out over blasted sounds and, you know, call it scary. But like, there's a whole, if you've got a YouTube short or, you know, a clip or something like that you want to post to have added to the free jump scares, I check that and make sure that it's not, you know, disgusting. But I do add them in. And jump in the Discord and suggest your favorite. You got an idea? Right on, right on. Actually, the really like loud one, we still aren't sure what it is, but we know where, or we don't know where it's from, but we got it from that suggestion channel. Like, it's not Siren Head, but it's very like Siren Head-esque, where it's like just a loud, alarmy noise. It's wild. All right, making my way downtown, walking fast, face who's pass, I'm homebound, diddly-diddly-do. I don't remember this tree being here before, which is wild because it spawned with a hive on it, and the only other tree that spawned in this meadow had a hive on it. I wonder if meadows just are a higher chance of spawning hives. Feel free to fact check me on that. I would love to know, by the way. Arthur Morgan. I'll take it. I'll take it. I usually get Jack Black anymore, or, who's the other one that I get a lot? No, mostly it's just Jack Black at this point. But I will take Arthur Morgan. Why won't you let me eat this? I can't just purposely poison myself? That is so rude, game. How do you know I don't want to just have poison? Like, who are you to choose that I can't just make myself sick? But it's already nighttime again, bro? I ain't hardly done nothing. I need to put a bed in these towers is what it is. Like, honestly. Oh well. A little bit of dirt goes bye-bye, ain't no skin off no one's teeth. Arthur Morgan. Man, I really hope they update that game. Yeah, but I'm far from world spawn. So that would mean that I would lose my respawn point if I happen to randomly die. I would have a lot of traveling to do to get back to my items. I don't want to do that. Stray has a sad start. Stray has a sad start. Stray has a, I wouldn't say heart-wrenching story, but it does have a very cute cat going through trials and tribulations story. It is definitely still a great game, though. Don't get me wrong. Really? Okay. Back to the grind. I need to make note of where this is. I have played the new skate game. I played this new skate game in beta. And, I mean, it's fun. It's a good skate game and everything, but it's just, you know, it changed a little much. It doesn't bring back the whole classic feel, but it's fun, especially for free. I'm not going to complain about a free game for sure. Are you playing? Or do you currently play? Okay, so one away from the bottom. I'm down to play skate, you know, pretty much anytime. Skating's a fun little activity. I used to really play a lot of like old school THPS. I was back when that was like basically the only thing I had. And I would just play it over and over. Grind out nothing. Okay. Oh, I already done messed it up on this side. I just realized I messed up this whole line. That's fine. That's fine. I'll continue it from this side. It'll still be okay. Still doable. Restaurant. I mean, honestly, the way I based my, like, if I'm going to purchase food, if I'm going to buy, like, pre-made food, I want cheap, but still tastes good and is relatively, like, I can balance the nutrients. I can control the stuff on it. Most days, hey, Pubert. I play Java for my hardcore series and Bedrock for the series for the community. So this one is Bedrock for everybody to be able to join in. Java is the one that I release on my channel every week. Sorry, what was the thing? Oh, yes. So it really depends on what I'm in the mood for. More often than not, I do find myself eating like fast food, Taco Bell. Not a sponsor, but totally hit me up. But Taco Bell for sure. And then, I don't know. It's just really hard to, like, pick a good restaurant. I mean, my schedule is currently posted, Pubert. You can check it out. We do Minecraft Wednesdays with the community every Wednesday. If you want to join... Oh, that reminds me. You're right, Pubert. You totally reminded me. I need to do that right there. And post the links for everybody and pin them. Or apparently it's not gonna link because reasons? I don't know. Okay. 1 second. Let me fix that. Hopefully I don't die. But yes. I don't play on Thursdays. We do Wednesdays. Can we play today on which server? Zika. Taco Bell is really kind of crappy, cheap food, but it's, I mean, surprisingly good. Cheap tacos. I don't have Del Taco or anything like that. Other alternatives where I live, except for Taco Time. So it's not like that's the only option, but as far as like fast food goes, that's where we're at. I don't play on other servers and stuff. I'm on Zika. I don't play on other servers and that kind of stuff regularly. I am creating content and doing other things and live streaming every day. So I'm not going to commit to being able to say that one, but for sure, you can play with us. Hello. Minecraft Day. We were just talking about Minecraft Day. How's it going, Cat? I heard that, and I don't like that. Can you go away? Whatever you are? Breaking stuff? That better just been a sheep. Meh? Why so meh? Is it just a meh kind of day? Because I get that. I get that. Been there dozens of times. All right, everything's penned this time. Let's go. Thank you for reminding me on that one. But yes, I am finding myself more supporting a movement or supporting a identity online of being what's called post-restaurant, where it's just like I don't find the price and the food made by restaurants to be enough value anymore. Like, I always feel disappointed eating at a restaurant, taking a bite into it, and the burger's just like kind of okay at best, like, but not nearly as good as what you could have made for a fraction of the price. Which, don't get me wrong, I totally see that it has a purpose and it's there because people need convenience and food. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I just feel personally that, like, I don't know, I'm sad with the state of food. Financial anxiety, yeah. Valid, Cat, valid, 100%. Sorry to hear that. That's never fun to deal with. Minecwaft! How's it going, Bean? That's never fun to deal with. I totally get that. And with your current frustrations in that market and in that area, that also makes even more sense. Have you tried talking openly about that with someone instead of like holding in? Because I know anxiety is its own beast that feeds itself and makes itself grow bigger and bigger. Like even with your mom or something, you know? Not really. I mean, it might be worth a shot. I mean, I would approach the situation being like, hey, mom, hey, dad, you know, whoever you feel more comfortable, obviously, probably mom. But, you know, being like, hey, I don't really want a problem solving. I just want someone to listen to me and hear me and comfort me. You know what I mean? And just explain. Would that be okay if I dump on you? Usually just eat McDonald's because it's across the street and I can get fries a little after. I mean, valid. Fries is always good. Fries are crispy potato-y bits. You can't really super ruin those unless you go heavy into batter. But even then, it's still crunchy and good and salty. It might help, Cat. Maybe. But then again, I'm not an expert. I just live with a bunch of people who also have anxiety. Everybody gets anxiety all the time, but, you know, chronic anxiety is hard to deal with. I can empathize with that. I hope for your sake it takes care of itself. Oh, for sure. In safe environments, it's great to express your feelings. What are you doing about the lack of sleep? Are you napping during the day to make up for it, or what are you just kind of roughing it out? Sharing the burden and all. Uwu? Dude, I have an Uwu redemption. Dude, joke all you want. I got an Uwu redemption. You can ask. Not a problem. And 6'7". Can't afford naps. I mean, I don't know about sleeping 4 hours a day, but slow rider. Oh. Have you looked into any amount of dyslexia or anything like that? Trouble with reading and writing is all categorized as dyslexia, and you can get aids for that. I mean, that's gold is a constant value, so that's not a bad idea. Is that hold sentimental value for you? Is that just kind of like a emergency? I'm sorry, what? When you say 67 times 67, I spent 100. What? Charity Royale. You mean Clash Royale? I don't understand what is going on. It's a little too much Gen Alpha for me right now. Oh, okay. Hubert, I'm lost. No charity is tie a pool child. Biggest wish will be real. What? I mean, there's something to be said about making sure you aren't messing up, but at the same time, there's also something to be said about making those mistakes continually until you learn how to, in those situations, make the mistakes less. You know what I mean? Can I find diamonds? I've got 2 stacks plus of diamonds. Later, Orange Blade. Thanks for hanging. Why do I need to find diamonds, King Flame? When I spent 100 euros for Charity Royale, a big wish from every poor child will be... What? Oh, I know you. I'm not saying that you don't make mistakes. I'm just saying, like, there's something to be said about making the mistakes IRL, which then helps you learn how to not make those mistakes in the same exact situation. It's a, trial and error repeatedly. That's how humans learn. But you do you. Your way is working for yourself, right? First drafts have always been a thing. Usually it's more like write it in pencil on a piece of paper and then do it again in pen on a second one. That's called a first draft, a rough draft. So it totally makes sense. Fixes your mistakes and then write it the first time. You got the digital new age version of doing that. That's totally valid. Times change, things evolved. My good in PvP. I mean, I don't tend to play PvP because I'm more of a builder than a fighter. But I can hold my own, yeah, why? So random. Supposed to be for the future, like when I want to move out, but I don't know if I can hold on anymore. Why don't you set a tangible goal? Be like, all right, by this date and this time, again, work on it maybe with your mom. And be like, all right, if by this day and this time this goal hasn't been met, then that's when I commit and do this thing that I don't really want to do, but I do for my own sake. You know what I mean? Humans have a very good tendency to react quickly rather than and make decisions that aren't exactly thought out or, you know, that kind of stuff. Not saying you haven't, but humans in general do that. And then regret it later. Think you good at PvP because you are pro? Oh, well, thank you, King Flame. Like I said, I don't really play PvP. That's not really my cup of tea on these games, but, you know. More a planner, more a strategist, more a builder. I can definitely hold my own if need be. All right. Line 1 done. We just need to do that 4 more times, and it's going to get progressively easier because that was the tallest, thickest line. Cat, I can empathize with being in a rock and a hard place. I can totally get the feeling that you're grappling with right now. It's not getting any better, right? You recently started changing your approach though, right? You started applying at new places. You've gotten some callbacks, you've gotten some stuff like that. So things are improving. They're not instantly better, you're right. But like, you know, they are improving, right? Hello again, King Flam. Hello again. Did I just fall? I did. Oh my god, okay. Let's not. Aw, what do you mean no? I know you got a call back from the cat place. I mean, it wasn't a lock-in, you know, everything all done, but you did get a call back. That was farther than you've gotten on a lot of places. You never hear back from them kind of situation. Joke. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I didn't need 3 shovels. There we go. What are we joking about? What's joke? I just see the words joke and that's it. What, did I miss part of that? Silly flowers. Nobody likes flowers. No. No worries, King Flame. We'll catch you when we catch you. Thanks for stopping and saying hey. We'll see you when you get back. Okay, cat. So, off the topic of anxiety, unless that's where you want to stay. Whatever happened with the, crocheting? You said you were crocheting presents, but that was for your cousins a while ago. Is that something you're continuing, or? Hey, Casey, how's it going? Winnie Cakes just started picking up, making sock monkeys. Crocheting, knitting, which is it that you do? I know they're similar, and I know they're not the same, and I apologize for comparing the two. The reason I brought it up was Winnie Cakes started making sock monkeys. Hand sewing and using machine sewing and that kind of stuff. Crochet bits of infant. There we go. Hey, Beerus, thank you for the likes there. Just finished a group project. Nice. Congrats. How'd it go? You feel confident with it? What's up, Adam? How goes? What is up? So I know how it stands as far as sewing and stuff. We've got a bunch of extra supplies and whatnot. Do you have a bunch of extra crocheting stuff? Yes, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Get yourself something to drink. Get yourself some water preferably, but it's time to hydrate or dehydrate. No one worked on it. Aw, man. Did you talk to the person in charge and be like, hey, I did 99% of this work and I can prove it? I want credit where credit's due. What's my favorite food? I would have to go, if I picked any and all foods anywhere, everywhere, it would be tacos. 1, because they're super versatile. 2, because they're amazingly good. Tacos. Yeah. They ignored you the whole week. Well, I mean, when you go to submit it and attach a note, be like, hey, I've got an attachment. Chocolate donut with sprinkles. That's a good treat. That's a good treat. Why don't you, I mean, what's stopping you from crocheting? Just general ennui, Cat? I mean, if you got a lot of supplies, it might help out. The only Mexican thing you've ever eaten was a small bite of a burrito. See, the thing about Mexican food, you know, there's American Mexican food, there's actual Mexican food and that kind of stuff, like the burrito and, you know, whatnot. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not the right ethnicity to claim ownership on that one. I know culinarily what that looks like. So burrito is valid. Burrito's valid. Tortilla chips, salsa and that kind of stuff. That's all good food, you know, tostadas and tacos and whatnot. But the best thing about all of them is they are... All right, Casey, good luck. Hopefully you get your credit. But congrats on finishing the project either way. But yes, the good thing about Mexican food that I really appreciate about Mexican food is it's so customizable. It's like eating a burger. A burger doesn't just mean a burger, and this is only what a burger is. You can add all sorts of toppings to it. You can change all the ingredients in a taco, all the ingredients in a burrito, all the ingredients in enchiladas, you know, whatever you want, and it's all yummy. It's all good. They're all so versatile. You can eat vegetarian, you can eat healthy, you can go really bad for you, you can go full on carnivore, you can do a nice balanced burrito, you can do all of them. So when someone's like, I've never tried this, so I hate it all, or I've tried once, I've eaten it, you can always be like, yeah, I just ate, now I'm hungry again. Sorry, you know how it is around here. That is how we do. We talk food. We talk food and we talk brains. And we talk video games and D&D. We talk a lot of weird stuff. Weird combos. Cat, there's something to be said. I know we're off the anxiety thing, but there's something to be said about forcing yourself to do an enjoyed activity that gets you into a routine that helps pick your brain up out of a funk. So, you know, do with that what you will, but there is something to be said about it. I haven't eaten all day. Adam, you gotta get some food. I mean, even if it helps a slight amount, it's something, right? Plus, didn't you, were you the one that was saying that you should like start some kind of like side hustle crocheting things? Or am I misremembering that one entirely? You think that's why you lost interest? Turned it into work instead of fun? There you go. Well, then don't force it into a side hustle. Just do it for the sake of doing it. Post it to the art channel, get some praise from people, get some feedback. Or just do it and end up with a pile of random little, what are they called? What's the packages you buy of crocheting that you learn how to crochet with? Oodles? No, that's not it. What is it? Shoot. Woobles. Woobles. Right? Woobles. Work can be fun if you do it correctly, but also fun can become work if you do it incorrectly, and that's I think the problem here. Well, I mean, you already have the plans for some of them, right? Is what I meant. Like, you have the plans so you can replicate them, and then once you've done them enough, you've memorized them and can just pump them out. Or practice and get better skills, at least. I didn't mean buy woobles. Yeah, but she was saying that kind of ruined it. Yeah, just remake them to like hone your skill and also to, you know, have some fun. Remake those and give them away to little kids. Be like, here, little kid, you want a wooble? Okay, well, maybe don't do it like that, but you know. Do you like my woobles, kiddo? That needs to be... Oh, no, that's full. That's full. Not full. Not full. Man, I'm gonna have leather armor just from killing all them Zambos. What this has to do with my current task? Nothing. What it actually is, probably distraction from mundanely just mowing into the same direction. And not being able to walk through doors. Can't find anything to eat. Valid. That would also make sense as to why you've never had Taco Bell if it's 9:30 p.m. That means you are in a drastically different area worldwide. I don't know how worldwide Taco Bell is, honestly. I'm pretty sure that's a mostly American thing. They look interesting. Look extra derpy for a derpy. That's funny. It does exist? Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know the reach of the Bell de la Taco. That makes sense. If it exists there, then there you go. Oh, wait, I need to take off the ones that I have. Boink, boink, boink. Combine them. Together, they will become more. I will have nearly a full set of armor. Oh yeah, you can only do 2. There we go. Derpy would be a fun project to do, but yeah, I wouldn't doubt that the free ones are less than quality. I feel like there's like crochet talk or something where you'll be able to find patterns and stuff that people make. I know that there's some, everybody's going to probably monetize the heck out of it, but there's probably got to be some, what's the word I'm looking for? Dambro1 watching. Hi. Let me go back to the conversation that I'm having with more than one person. See, look, multiple people. Sprite and banana. At least a banana is a good source of some food there. Glued on felt eyes. Oh, I guess since the eyes are like so wide, they do that. That makes sense. What was I saying? Oh yeah, content creators. There's got to be a reputable or a you know, ethical content creator out there that has a pattern that they aren't charging you out the butt for. You know what I mean? But that would be a fun one for sure. Derpian, what's Sussy? Sussy Bucket. No, what is it? It's Sussy, right? I forget. So how's Karma doing? Just a friendly reminder, today's early release. Oh, well, there you go, Adam. Nice background noise, but it actually interacts with you every so often, and you're not demanded upon. I'm always glad to be background noise. And I'm not expecting anybody to respond in any way. I totally appreciate lurkers. I get that. I do that too with my streams and my editing and stuff. Hat like toque, like beanie, like what are we talking about? Or like a milady hat. Also the entertainment. Exactly. I do the same thing when I'm editing. I'll put someone on in the background or like Minecraft, and then I'll pick it up when I'm like actually when something's processing or that kind of stuff. So I totally get that, Adam. Like a winter hat. Valid. That seems like a rather uncomplicated build for someone who knows how to do most of the stuff, but doesn't have super advanced problems. Violin practice tomorrow as well. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, a little late. I would assume that's only digital ones now that I think about it. I was gonna say, I know that there are some more modernized instruments and stuff that you can like, yeah, it's digital. It's digital ones, like digital drum sets and that kind of stuff where you can just hook up a pair of headphones rather than, have it playing for everyone to hear. But I guess that would be digital. And digital violin sounds like or electric violin sounds like it's probably pretty expensive. It's been forever since I played an instrument of any kind. Violin. I never got into the strings. I played the trombone in school. And I did choir when I was really young. But guitar and stuff. I have a vague interest in guitar and whatnot. Mostly that comes from playing Guitar Hero though. Nice. There's something to be said. Again, I'm saying that a lot, but there's always value in objects that are made well, It doesn't have to be the most expensive thing. Cat, there's so much innuendo going on in that sentence, and I know it's not on purpose, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Where you have to turn it over instead of doing things in rounds. Yeah, I could see that. I think that's what Winnie Cakes was running into. She was using a sewing machine this weekend, because we have 2 sewing machines out here, and she hasn't really, sat down with them much. So I hooked her up, and I set her up. We walked through the manual together and walked through the setup, and, music is the second universal language, for sure. Behind food. Hey, it's not all about straight edges. Again, Cat. Hey, DM, how's it going? But yeah, Winnie Cakes was having trouble because she was trying to sew together a sock, and I'm pretty sure she had to turn it inside out and sew the seam and then turn it back, And she ended up just hand sewing because it wasn't working right. So we need to sit down and troubleshoot that at another point. Farm sim, heck yeah. And they're alive. Hi, you. Oh, it's you, little punk. Thank you. Banana is a good source of quick energy. Good choice on the banana. Exactly, cat. At least you made the joke. Ah! You a-hole. At least you made the joke. Those are disgusting. I am not buying those again. I don't care, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, how rocky or Johnson-y you are. Those taste like liquefied Flintstone vitamins mixed with bitter. What is it? Well, okay, so at Costco, not a sponsor, but again, hit me up. I have a big old family and would love to work with you. But Costco, not a sponsor, has like big, everything's big at Costco, but they have like bulk orders of like a flat pack of like 30-ish energy drinks. And if you price it out, it's cheaper than buying like buy one, get one energy drink from whatever store for a whole month. And since I only drink one every day, I only need 30 every month. So once a month, unless it's on sale, we buy, you know, $20, $30 of one pack of energy drinks. I put them in my mini fridge. I have them once a day unless I'm feeling bad. And so I have enough for the whole month. Well, they had on sale these other ones that are Dwayne The Rock Johnson's brand of energy drink, of healthy energy drink. Less calories, no sugar, less liquid volume, that kind of stuff. And I was like, all right. But instead of it being a 30 pack, it was like a 14, no, not a 14 pack, a 24 pack for less than half the price of the other one. So I could buy for the same price and get 18 more. I was like, okay, might as well try it. Ain't gonna, you know, not the worst thing in the world. So it's these healthy versions of energy drinks that taste like literal like Flintstone vitamins crushed up, mixed into like flat seltzer water. So yeah, energy drinks already have a kind of less than awesome flavor, and this is definitely not so bueno. What did you remember about your writing, Adam? Yeah. There's 3 different flavors of crushed up Flintstones vitamins and flat seltzer water, though. So, yay. Also, I have determined the pink one is by far not my favorite. Out of all of them, there's a pink, a blue, and a purple, and I can tolerate the blue and the purple. I cannot with the pink. The pink is just so much, which is the one I just finished. It's like a knockoff citrus flavor, which citrus and bitter together does not make, it's grapefruit. It makes grapefruit. How forgotten is that batch of rice? Don't do that. They're bad. Don't just, it might need to stay gone and forgotten. Only 2 days? Oh, okay. That's not that bad then. That's not that bad. That's not bad then. Oh, that reminds me. I need to freeze back. A free PSW program? What do you want? Personal support work? No, I don't remember this. Do tell. Elaborate, players. As in, like, you would be a personal support worker? Because that's awesome. Or free one that you've got. How often? Oh, to get certified. Oh, okay, there you go. Hydrate. All right, well, it is daytime. I'm not going to immediately die from leaving, so I'm going to do this line really quick and then go and get my water bottle inside. I mean, legit, how often should you drink water? Like every 20 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on how thirsty you are. You should have a swig of water. Really, it's more of over the whole day, but yeah. It's a course. No, yeah, no, I get that now. I thought you were like applying for a personal support worker that was free from the state or something. Like, what's going on, cat? That's awesome, though. That's always good work, and you can always do that on a as-needed basis rather than, you know, making a career out of it. So that's always a good way to do it. And there's always people that need support work, you know? Right? From the state. It's a free state-ordered. All right. They added a feature to see when they're sent. I mean, on my stream, it shows you, but yeah. Like, if you look at the one on the stream, but those fade out really quick. Okay, I will be right back. I need to go get some water. I really hope I don't die. I'm sure I'll be fine. Right? Right? I'm sure I'll be fine. You guys have... Aha, I dodged it!
Jump scare.
Got the chalice. Cave noises. Can't get anything from any state. I know. You don't got states, but you know. It's just funny. That's just where my brain went. No. I flipped off the evil Yahtzees. The Yahtzees.
Just do it.
Gaming 68.
What am I doing?
To do?
Mine with my fist? How do I... This? Mine with my fist? I don't know how that works. Mine with my fist. Oh! Oh! Oh. No pickaxe. Got it. Let me break this one and then we'll start it. Valid. I don't know. Valid. 1000% valid. There we go. For 20 minutes? I know. I go to dirt area, basically. Okay. Mine for 20 minutes. So that means I've got to set up a timer for 20 minutes. 1 moment. So the way the timers work, right, is that, or not the timers, the redeems work, is that I have them running through a third-party program. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there we go. 15 minutes. They very much overplay them. But yes, so the way it works is I control them through a third-party app. And so what I've been doing and what I've worked on is making them multi-platform so that if one platform uses them, it shuts down the option for all of them. The payment system is based on the platform. Each platform has its own way. The purple platform has like channel points you get from just watching and participating in chat, whereas the red one doesn't. So the red one has an increased cooldown when they use the various things. That applies to everyone. But in general, they're universal. It is not a perfect system, and until the clock platform participates, I really can't give them any kind of stuff, but yes. But yes, they do overplay them for sure. I worked in retail, and boy howdy, once you got past Halloween, that was all you hear constantly forever. And I don't blame you, I don't know. They very much overplay them all the time. It doesn't help that they always overplay the same ones too. Hey, Big Blue, how's it going? And yes, DM, I get it. I'm sorry, I apologize. It was more taunting and not an actual FU, but, you know, it was more taunting. I was being precocious. No pickaxes. I'm assuming that means no shovels then, because you said with my fist. Nighttime. It's nighttime. Everything is going dark today. What food? Is it an ARFID thing? Have you ever heard that term before? ARFID? Do the stone. You didn't say I had to mine stone. I'm just doing what you said. You said mine with my fist for 20 minutes. So it's more annoying. No. We're doing what you said. I'm doing what you said. It's all good. It's directly next to me. Valid. Demand avoidance. There's also a thing called demand avoidance, PDA. Ow. You're in school right now? You should probably be paying attention, but you know, I ain't the boss of you. You make your choices and deal with your consequences as you see fit. But I am going to advocate for, you know, paying attention in school. Do the responsible thing and all. I am an adult, even though I don't act like one. Most days. There's a sub for band. Oh, well, don't make their job harder. Don't make that job harder, though. Did they say you could just be on your phone? Because, I mean, there's always that aspect of it. You know, sometimes you're just like, oh, just do whatever. Be on your phone. Digging a whole yard of dirt. I know, right? Imagine just digging for hours. Like, literal a whole day. And that's it. With just your bare hand. And then someone standing over and said, no, go do the stone. Now do it on stone. But, sir! I mean, respect substitute teachers that they deserve respect until given evidence that they don't. Because I have heard way too many stories of substitute teachers overstepping bounds and doing things they shouldn't. Being quiet and respectful. All right. I mean, as long as, like I said, I ain't the boss of you. I ain't here to be able to tell you yes, no, if, and, but, any of that. But, you know, people are people. Treat them like people. Bro's just trying to get a paycheck and earn a job, and they deserve all the respect, too. Earn a paycheck, do a job. What did I say? Did I do it backward? I don't know. Either way. Be a decent human being. I fully expect that you totally understand that. That actually tries, yeah. Humans be humans. You want me to do, I will do one solid line of the stone with just my fist for you, DM, because this is your command, but I won't spend the entire 20 minutes doing so. I will start on this end and I will move my way all the way down with just the stone. Until I fall. Breaking my knuckles. Actually, this might take the whole 10, 15 minutes left. I want to see someone jump in like they did last time where they're like, use an axe! To this part and be like, why are you punching the stone? Have I ever played in band? Yes. We were actually just talking about it earlier. I played trombone in middle school. So 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I played trombone. And then I sung in choir from like 1st grade to 2nd grade on. So for like 3 years as well. I don't have enough cobble. I know. This is hurting the economy. I don't have enough cobble. This is hurting my economy. You're a trombone as well? Congrats, congrats. I was first trombone 7th and 8th grade. 6th grade, not so much, but you know. I was first trombone. Trombone was fun. I liked playing music. Music is always fun, like Adam spoke to here. Music is a universal language. I like me some music. It wasn't one of those things that I had a passion for, but you know, I've had a passion for music. Playing it, not so much. Although, Winnie Cakes has come up with a Christmas present for me, which I may be purchasing myself, apparently. Don't ask. I don't know how that works. But we're going to make it a redeem. Especially if Pumpkin God keeps it up. Oh, by the way, hey, Cat, Pumpkin God hit again yesterday in peak. I've eaten 2 boxes of Bean Boozled. 2.5 boxes of Bean Boozled in the last week. Used to be a recorder guy, and then you started violin. I mean, yeah, recorder is one of those that we always do. Yeah! Yeah! He hit again the same amount. Pumpkin God again. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was right at the end of peak, too. And he's like, all right, eat a box. Now eat 4 more. I had Ronan eat a handful right next to me while I finished off the box. And then I had to go because the kids were freaking out. But yeah. It is super sus. But I looked into it. And there ain't... Unless somehow YouTube ain't going to refund them, is what it comes down to. YouTube will not refund them. And they can cancel it at their bank's end and whatever, but YouTube has already cleared the first one. And the second one will be cleared here in about 6 hours, so it's non-refundable as far as YouTube cares. I mean, Red platform cares. Super sus, and I lose 30% to the platform, and then because they used Apple takes 37% for that, so I took another 21% off. But yeah. You talked to him about it already? Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Apple really screws you over on that, apparently. Apple, he said it's his money. Hey, I mean, if it's his money, it does sound a little sus, but it's his choice. And I totally appreciate it. He's supporting the platform. That makes things so much better for Christmas, so... But yeah, I'm gonna still be suspicious just because that's how the internet works. But I'm keeping an eye on it, and for all intents and purposes, it's above board. So, but yes, so the present I'm gonna get is gonna be part of the new big redemptions, and I'm basically gonna make a short writing a song about that person. Yeah. Well, thank you, DM. Thank you for covering that. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, that was crazy. I was not expecting that, and everything was acting up, so I didn't get the notification on the first part of the dono yesterday, and then it popped up on screen with the second one. I was like, holy crap, dude! So, yeah. I need to find something other than devouring an entire box of Bean Boozled, which... Thank you again for that idea, DM, but that is some intense amount of suffering right there. Should I dip a banana in the Sprite? Banana Sprite? I've heard stories about Sprite bananas and it causing problems in your stomach. Greasy, you have a stupid cause? Eat a ghost pepper. No, I'll be writing a song on an instrument that apparently is my Christmas present. What's going on, Greasy? What's happening? What's the happy haps? It would be suffering later. Suffering now and suffering later for sure. Maybe I should just maybe that's what I should do is this weekend, now that I'm back at work, I can see if client wants to go down to the market and get some ghost peppers and then just pickle them and have a jar of torture peppers right here that just stays in the back for big donations. And just I have to pull one out and eat it on stream after big donos. Good. Still stiff, but yeah. Never celebrated Christmas? Greasy, that's so like 2011. Exactly. I can get the pickling video and then make it all about the torture peppers and then put the torture peppers back there. Yeah, valid. I think that's what we'll do. Greasy. Greasy, I fully support you being mischievous and I fully support you being silly and that kind of stuff. I won't be joining the movement. I've had that phase. It's not 2011, but that's what we did in 2011 when Minecraft would come out. Believe me, I was there. That's what we did. That's something that we did before, but it's valid. Go do it. Find people. I won't be joining, but I fully support you looking for more people, and I appreciate you keeping it censored as much as you did. I do appreciate that. Get at it. Do you? I won't be joining, but no worries. You got this. I have 1000% been there with my buddies. Totally a thing. Adam, no worries. Christmas is one of those... Well, yeah, that's valid. Clumsy's your real name. It makes sense that you haven't... I mean, not everybody celebrates Christmas. I totally get that. And that's valid. That's their, you know... It's a religion-based thing. It's a regional thing. But, you know, there's also other things. People find reasons to give each other presents all the time. Christmas has become very commercialized, sadly. Yeah, exactly. It's religious. It's a totally valid thing to do, and, you know, it's very commercialized. It's very lost. It's like the version of it that you hear about more often than not has lost its true warmth and meaning behind it, and that's a sad thing for sure, because the main point is family and coming together, being, you know, supportive and helpful with one another. As a person, you're broke. I mean, valid too. Valid. Yes, totally. I get that. I get that life. But yeah, no worries. I promise. If you've got people who love you and you've got people that share with you, you aren't missing anything. It would be nice to have a elven sugar daddy from the North Pole. No one's gonna be mad at that. Six more minutes. Or is it 7? 6, 7. 6, 7. Only 2 more, and then I can go back to dirt. Although it is almost nighttime. I hope you're happy. You ruined my economy. Did I do what on purpose, Cat? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, I've been doing that so much more often now because the teenagers. I have been annoying the heck out of them with that kind of stuff. Have I watched Indie Cross yet? No, I have not watched Indie Cross yet. I did that today where I was annoying the tween. I saw videos like how to annoy your tweenager, even though she's actually a teenager. But it's, you know, that up high, down low. Did I learn? Dalton! DM, thank you for the...
so much for the support, Dalton Miller. Bonus
all right,
candy
DM.
Time.
Bonus candy. We'll get some bonus candies. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Ew, sticky. Ew, sticky. I don't like... Whoa, where am I? I don't like that it's sticky. Thank you for the $9.99, the $10, Dono. Oh, God. Oh, God. I need to pay attention. My hand is sticky, though. We're going to go ahead and do a pulse pass with that. Pass, pulse. No dirt. No, Greasy. Not for me. We've already done one of those. But, pass, pulse. It's got fuzzes on it. On the sticky parts. I'm going to probably get a different one. But anyways, these are green mango candies with a masala inside that is very fishy and very sulfury, and so we call them fish fart candies. But yes, no dirt pee-pee. I'm sorry, Greasy. I've been there, done that. I've actually had someone make me make one, so you had to do it. I appreciate it. I have learned my lesson yet. I will not flip you off again. Alright, inside. Sticky package. But nonetheless, nasty fish fart candy. Thank you for the dono. How much Spanish guy again? So little. So very little. Ah! Nonetheless, woo! It's vaguely fishy already. Green mango fish.
Throwing flashbang.
Hey, Pubert, welcome back.
Sector clear.
Ow. I need more chicken. Thank you again, DM. I appreciate it. Yes. We are, besides the hot torture peppers and besides the, regular stuff, Winnie cakes, I'm sure you've seen it at this point. They're all over the internet. But omatones? I'm sorry, what is up, Hubert? What did you just say? Hubert, that's wild. Omatone. She wants me to get an Omatone, but she wants me to get the deluxe version, which is actually like not meant to be a toy, but be more musical and usable. She said she wants to get it for me but because of the donations, I can finally afford one. And I'm like, okay. So I don't know if I'm getting it for Christmas, but the whole point she said is now when people redeem these big, large amounts, I have to make up a song and then make a short of it, a 1-minute short of me playing and singing the song. Which, again, I might have pointed out already. I have some musicality from before where I've been in band and choir. I don't write music, though. So it'll be interesting. You've been going in circles for no reason. Can I say hi to Pubert? Hi, Pubert. Happy birthday, Smasher. How's it going? Oh, it's getting fishier. Oh, it's getting fartier. Does this count as using my fist? Because I'm smacking a chicken. Any plans for the birthday? Anything fun to do? Or just birthday for birthday's sake? Hey, congrats on the birthday. Why would I 1v1 with 20 minutes to prepare? What? No, we're oh god. Oh, it broke. We're playing on the community server right now. I'm not 1v1ing anybody. What? Thank you for the offer, though. Oh, man. That was very sulfury. 1v1! Ooh. God, it tastes like something farted in my mouth twice now. Again, no shade, but like, how do you guys enjoy this thing? Okay, time's up. I can use... Oh, I can use pickaxes again. Oh my god. What is that? I know what it is, but what is that? Don't eat the spider's eye. Why would you do that? Griefing the gardens? Uh-oh. Why would you spend your time and effort griefing gardening? Oh, salty. Oh. Oh, okay. It's passed. Mm. I'm sorry. Ah. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. No worries, cat. No more spider eyes. Oh, god dang. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Woo! It cracked open finally. Oh, man. Oh. Gardening's not a good team. I mean, there are values to gardening, but yeah, I don't know that kids can appreciate that. Ugh, at least not older kids. My elementary schoolers have a garden that they tend to in the springtime and stuff at their school. Oh, my lord. Oh, my stomach did not like that. My eyes are tearing up. Jeez Louise. All right. Blank, blank, blank. I definitely need to get the other flavors of that. I need to get like a sampler one so I don't have like 3 billion pass pulse candies. Oh man. Why does it feel like I have to sneeze? That's a weird reaction. Having to sneeze after retching. Oh look, a blue dot way over there. Wonder who that blue dot could be. Could it possibly be Cat joined into the game? We will never know. Crunch, crunch, crunch. All right, this, and then the backside, which I'm going to leave to the dwarf, will finish off 3/4 of the wall. Mostly with the back wall, it's not much actual wall on the outside. It's all just the mountain. So I'll be able to build the inner part of the wall, and then that's about it. Gift cards are here. What does that mean? Wait, what? Gift cards. Wait, can I offer gift cards in my merch store? Is that what that's saying? Because that's wild. No, I don't want to go down in the stupid little hole. Why was that there? Do I want to meet Winston? Sure. Do we want to meet Winston, everybody? Let's go say hi to Winston. Cave noises. Let's go say hi to Winston. Hello, hello. How's it going? How is Pubert? Still going good, still going good. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, well, there we go. I didn't know since you weren't in and whatnot. After I sleep, I'll head over on boat so you're not having to stick it out through the night. But I'll boat over there after I sleep. Thank you, Pubert. Sheep scare, huh? My nose? Thank you? House? My garage? I mean, thank you either way for the compliment. I'm confused. Noose? Mouse? Nouse? Oh, yes, did not mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Really? You stay down there, Mr. Chainmail Zombie. I don't care about you. I'm going on a trip later. We hear you like Discord. I honestly don't care because I already have a Stream Deck and I already have a spare Stream Deck literally right there. But whatever. Yeah, make me buy more of your products. Not gonna happen, bro. All right, let's get a boat and let's go visit Cat and check out Cat's domicile / pet / all of the above. Do you need a lead, by the way, Cat? Because I can bring you one. I have like a stack and then like 3 extra leads as well, so like I really don't need them. I mean, I can't hear you, but I can see it. You found what you needed. Nice, congrats. No, I'll bring 2 leads just in case you need them. And if you don't, I'll just bring them back with me. Right. I know a way out. Okay. I forgot I sealed myself in recently. After finishing the wall on this side. Or, well, like, mostly finishing the wall, I guess. Sorry, I thought I heard her voice. Could be outside my door, so I'm double checking that, but what? No, no one's out there. Okay, that's fine. What did you need? What did you find? I think those berries spawn there naturally. Oh, are we talking about Stray still? Because good. Someone's got a berry farm right down here. Hello, cow. We've got a berry farm, but they don't have any light for it. Which, okay. Got all the farm. Every of the farm. Can you join our world? The realm? Yeah, the link's up at the pinned at the top of chat there for you to get in and get the link and whatnot. It's right up there, Pubert. Welcome back, Adam. Welcome back. I'm racing a tortoise. Turtle, but whatever. Can't find it? It's pinned at the top of chat. All you gotta do is go up to the top there. It's pinned. I can see it right here, pinned at the top of the chat. It's no scrolling, no nothing. You're hangry? I mean, you probably started something by eating that banana, and now your body's like, okay, I want more. What about that rice? Rice is a good filler. You don't have Discord? Well, unfortunately, it is controlled through Discord there. We just ended open week at the top of every month. Every first Wednesday of every month, we open up the realm for everybody for a week. But we just ended that today. So you'll have to wait till we get around to that one. Why don't you have Discord? You said you were 18, right? What's up with the not having Discord? People are overthrowing whole governments with Discords. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're saying. Please, Dad, my account. Me. My name is. What? Again, if you want to join, the link's up at the top. You got to go through that way. If not, then that's what you get. That's all you got. Yeah, autocorrect. That is how to join into the realm. As I just said, no. If you want to join, use the link up top. And etc. Otherwise, no get in. It is an automated process. Bro, you said you were 18. What does 14 have to do with anything? I'm sorry. That's how it... Well, that's how to join. You can wait till the beginning of the month and it'll be posted publicly for everybody to join in for a week. But otherwise, if you want in, you have to join through the Discord and get the link there. It's... Nope. Who built that house? Is that your house, Cat? Or did you turn Ender's Grotto into whatever that is, or whatever Ender's thing was? Consarn it. There's a monument this close? Say what? Oh, I mean, you could join on mobile and such too, Orange Blade. That's why we play Bedrock, so everybody has access. Oh, wait, yes, I remember this is your house. I did see this. It was not this house before. It was this one in the background. This was the new edition I hadn't seen. Right on. Any version that isn't Java, or that isn't on PC only, Cat's Fish Market, nice, is able to join. So, mobile edition... console edition, any kind of consoles, and the Minecraft 4 Windows version is all Bedrock and everybody can play it. You don't need a PC on that one. Hubert, I have discussed this. All spamming in my chat's gonna do is get you muted, get you banned, and I would hate to have to do that. Yeah, I remember, you're no longer in Catopia. I do remember, I had not seen the fish market since you had made the fish market. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Look at that. Cat sells fish. You sell all the rest of the meat. Showtime's tree patch. Can you use currently? No. I don't know what that means. Showtime's tree patch. Can you use currently? No. Showtime, you aren't even hardly in chat anymore. What is this? Someone was building something in the sand. Someone had some kind of plans out here in the sand. What is all this? Was this Wabob's construction? What? Dude, dude, dude. No. No. Oh well, I'll fix that. Alright. Unfortunately, Pubert, you have decided to not listen and are deciding to go in timeout. So we will catch you in a little bit. Spamming doesn't get you where you want, I promise you. Just gotta listen. I will repeat it one more time. The only way to join into the Minecraft server is go through our Discord to get the link. Otherwise, you can't get in. You can wait till the top of the month till we open it for everybody. That's about the only option you got otherwise. Cat, when I see you go to sleep, I'll leave the realm so I can pop back in and have it not be a problem. So, go to sleep like normal and whatnot. Oh, hello. A trail of torches is you. You made that trail of torches, didn't you? Ah, there we go, Cat. Nice, nice. The ambient sand noises sound vaguely creeper-esque. Not gonna lie. Just hear a tss, tss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Play. Bing bong. Bing bong will take you to the moon. Why did daughter leave school right now? It is... Oh, it's just before lunch. Why is daughter phone on? See, did you hear that? The very sizzly sounds. Yay, I can dig again, finally! Doot, doot, honk, honk. Should I do the Looney Tunes thing of create my own fake trail for you to follow? Wow, you are a lot farther off than I thought. Ooh, a nice little away. Right. It makes total sense. World generation be like, brr. Okay. What is that? Methinks Cat may have been shot at on her adventure over to this new place at some point. Ooh, you have coral. And sea pickles! There's sea pickles, Cat! Yar! There be sea pickles. I see you nearby. That's a drown. Watch out for the drown down here. And a random puffer fish. I come bearing gifts of puffer. Fish. To return the favor, I did not just totally pick this up off the ground when I got here. That's not how that happened at all. I mean, that's a choice, bro. I just left that there. You can choose to burn inside my boat. I'll just wait for the experience. Thank you! Aw, you didn't drop nothing. That's wild. Silly, stupid drown being silly and stupid. Boink. For you. Yeah. Oh. They are babies. Those are also for you, by the way. Did you make a babies? Or has this just slowly been collecting? Winston, Arthur, and I can't get close to you. Why are you not? Clementine. Is there a reason they don't render unless I look at them? There has to be a setting for that, right? I want to be able to see them all of the time, please. Hide HUD. No. Outline in-game player names. Yes. Huh. Well. Scoots. What's the plan now? You did find 3. Why do the names not permanently render? Very cute. Very nice. You has a whole family. What's the date? Today is 11/12/25. Also, you have a lot of gold and copper just chilling right next to a mesa. Place is pretty awesome, cat. Oh, and you have coral right next to your house too. Oh, it's so like scenic. Are we gonna explain the camel in the water? What's with the camel in the water? She ran away. I mean, you have a lead now if you want to go get her. What? What? Just random camel just floating in the water. She's been a very naughty camel. Can I do this? Is this a thing? Come here, Sally. No humps. No, I can't. I was hoping you would get in there, but you're still too big. I would have to make your own boat for you. Yeah, I know. Why? Why is she? She needs her own. You're a ginger cat. She needs her own boat. Are you like anti-pufferfish or something? More hydrate. Phone's overheating. No worries, no worries. I'm gonna use your bed, but you'll be able to come back and be fine and whatnot, since it's nighttime. You wanted to look like your cat? Valid. I mean, get some. See, I play this one with my chicken outfit on Bedrock, and then on Java, I just play base vanilla Steve. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that was stupid. Oh, that was really stupid of me. Oh, that was really dumb of me, wasn't it? Okay. So I may have forgotten about toxics. Never heard of maids with a chicken head. Where's your bed? Upstairs, I believe. Yes. I'm not a maid with a chicken head. I'm not a super buff maid with a chicken head and whatnot. Bed upstairs. Also, there's 5 flowers for you. It's not like everybody can go watch that short right now and see. What are you talking about? Cat's gotta go to the store. Boink. Special. You have another boat? I could go get Sally. Oh, you had like 6 leads already. Okay. You don't have another boat, or else I'd go get Sally. I guess I could try to ride Sally back. Ride, Sally, ride. Wait, can I just not put her in a boat and put her on a... No, she would pop the leash a billion times. I don't have a boat. All right, it's time, though. I can sleep. I can sleep. No, what? Really? It's like pinky purple outside. Believe it or not, I made that skin custom. Vanilla Steve from Minecraft, that is. I built Vanilla Steve custom. All right, Cat. And Clementine. And Sally off the ocean. And Winston. And No Name Horse. Enjoy your domicile. Yes, quite. I would make the trek back. That was treacherous. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Stupid sand sounds are making me second guess what I'm doing. Because I can't wait to get on the road again. Oh, you bridged across. Okay, valid. Can I boat myself back home from here? I mean, I'd have to go through the lock, but it's not that bad. On the road again. Got your daily dose of fries? Heck yeah. That's going to help with the hanger. I can't wait to get on my boat again. Silly, stupid drown. Dying in my boat. And the random water oasis that doesn't have water flowing, but does have water flowing. Okay. Unbreakable fry bonds. Invincible? Title card. Alright, I think I'm going too far left to actually make it back home, so we're gonna go the normal route from here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Pum 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 doo-doo-doo. Destroying all of these question mark blocks. Nobody likes them, and they are annoying. Oh, itchy nose. Blink. Why? What did I do? You know what? That's what I should do. I should F3 and see what these blocks are called. So I can kind of tag them and get rid of them. Later, Orange Blade. Because I tried to do it the other way and it really is not working. Hey, look! We're here. Catopia is over there. There's, I think, Irecorn's random house in the middle of the water. That she never actually finished. Hello, ship and ship number 2. Ship. Do 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 do. Time to eat my chicken on my boat again. I can't wait to break all of the blocks. Oh, I didn't get sea pickles! I meant to get sea pickles while I was in the coral area. Sea pickles would be nice. Oh well, Cat has access to sea pickles. If I ever need sea pickles, I can go find Cat. Did I pick it up? I did not. Okay. Gonna need that for an elevator eventually. You are very far from home, Mr. B. Mrs. B. B. As are you. How far can bees fly before they die? In Minecraft. Man, they're everywhere. I need to put some flowers down. Just sailing on the horizon. Or toward the horizon. That's always a good sign that I'm very close to home. Are you following me now, Dolphin? Oh, there's some first spot of land. You are. Thank you, Dolphin. You. Why was that? Because I was looking down. I had my view underwater, technically. And there's the bastion. The Bijade Bastion. And there's my first tower. And the wall. Nice. Might need to knock this down one or two. Hey, GS, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Dolphin, for helping today. Welcome on in. Let me see something. Ots. 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 Pronounced like the... Yeah, ots. Ots. I believe that's how you would pronounce that, yes? Welcome back, King Flame. No worries. I'm doing very well. No worries, King Flame. Glad to have you back. Welcome in, welcome in. Spotlight time. No, not spotlight. I just got to the bastion of... Okay. The Bijay Bastion. I am outside, which is not good. Okay. Go this way. Door that says...
Throwing
Don't kill the
flashbang.
animals. Okay, this...
Sector clear.
I'm gonna clear out their berry farm. I would love a fry, thank you. Am I playing with mods? No mods. Well, I'm sorry. There is one mod. Steve's Lava Chicken is in the realm. But that is the only mod that we play with. And that is only for the meme. We actually don't regularly do Lava Chicken but yeah. No mods. Just our regular Minecraft realm with everybody, and yeah, no mods. Boink. And boink. Yeah, that's weird. I see you. Hydration time. Thank you. It is time to hydrate. Get yourself some to drink, preferably water, but if you can't, make do with what you got. It's time to hydrate or dehydrate. Sorry, I am running, trying not to dehydrate in-game. Hydrate. I've already killed off half that thing of water. Wow. Let's go. Oh, no, Batman. Oh, no. That's horrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. I is out of diggabilities. Stupid ocean monument being stupid. Yeah, no, my Java playthrough is going to be hardcore survival horror mods. So there's mods on the Java playthrough, but on our regular playthrough, there is not mods. Why are there random torches out here? Or sorry, on our SMP, there's not any mods. Besides Steve Lava Chicken. Where, Sid, what, and how are you firing poison arrows? Oh, no, that was just the curse. All right, maybe home. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay, it's gone. About to say I'm screwed. But nope, we're good. You're a small YouTuber with 1K? How's the grind going? I've been there. It is always a grind. I'm not too much far ahead of you there. You got another one? Of course, you're welcome. Nice, Michaud. Are you gonna do more Clair Obscure, or are you doing something else? How many? We just passed 5,000? So we got 5,060 at last I checked, give or take. But yeah, we just passed 5,000 this week. A few days ago, actually. Yeah, 5,060 exactly. Let's go. All right, right back to the grind. Except for I've got extra things, so not quite right back to it, but, you know, close enough. Oh, yeah, right. Dang, yeah. You gotta give her the tip, too. Yeah, like, exactly. That's awesome. Dude, congrats. I know, I've been following some local artists on various social media and stuff. I've found a couple of them that I kind of like what they do. But, like, I don't know. There's only certain things that are branded that I really want. Most of the rest of them are kind of, you know, I want more like a unique, individually designed thing by them. Oh, or me. So I really got to scout out what they like. Cubone! Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm out of, oh, there we go. I'm like, why am I not moving up? I really want to get, and I just call it this because that's what the first thing that comes to my mind. But I really want to get a rainbow puke style, like anime. Like, I don't know what exactly, but something that's done in like a hyper color, like hyper saturated color. But like way too cutesy vibes of something. Like I've seen one that's like Powerpuff Girls and Hello Kitty and that kind of stuff. I don't want to go like there, but I want to get something that's just like the juxtaposition of it being like so hardcore, but like oversaturated in color. Pick from and go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. By all means. Yeah, like a rainbow puke cutesy that is not cutesy anymore kind of thing. Oh, I love Pokemon. I have loved Pokemon since it came out. I am sad to see the state that it's currently in, but I love me some Pokemon. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. Wow, that is nicely done, too. Little tiny line work with the little dot eyes and everything. That's really nice. But yeah, I want those like super saturated, colorful ones that just like stand out from a distance. But I want like a large, not like full sleeve, but I want like a large, hyper saturated, just like way too much color. It looks like a rainbow puked on my arm. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I love the color and the line work on that one. It's so dainty. So yeah, I've been looking out for artists that I really like vibe with. That far? Nah. Nah, there's a major metropole above me that I would go to, or well, a few hours away, but yeah. Make friends, right? Yeah, exactly. See, and I've known some artists over the years and that kind of stuff, but their vibe, what they tattoo wasn't really what I was looking for, you know what I mean? Like I had someone custom make this right here, which is hard to see at this angle, but it's a skull on fire and 2 crossed chef's knives. And they custom made it basically overnight because they never got my email. They never checked my email, which I'd sent them like a month prior. They custom made it. They did a good job and everything, but it, you know, this was to scope out their art style and see what they would like, but yeah. Oh, right here was the worst. Right when they got here doing the tip of these fire, especially this really tall one, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! The rest of it wasn't so bad, but that spot right there, I felt that one. I was awake. Like, I sat fine for the rest of it, but when they got to there, I was like, nyeh! Mm-hmm. Right in the bend. Yeah. Yeah. That was the spicy part. Otherwise, it wasn't bad, but yeah. Back of the knee, yeah. The coloring wasn't too bad. I do want anyone to be able to do it at some point. It just bothers me. But like, right here, there's red, and then there's red, and then there's right here, there's a little tiny bit of red. And that little tiny bit of red doesn't quite match up. But it's also one of those things that no one's going to notice, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. The back of the knee is going to be hard. Joints are always really hard. Feels like fire. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was, it was not fun for that little bit, but otherwise it was fine. I'm not too bad with pain. The ring that I have hurt, especially since, well, shortly thereafterwards I cut it, so it needs to be retouched. But that one hurt. Hey, Rowan, how's it going? No worries, Michaud. If you can find it at some point, feel free to post it. There's actually a channel for out of stream context stuff, so like stuff that's being talked about in stream, so Gen Chat isn't like, what's going on? If you wouldn't mind posting there, but yeah. When you find it, no hurries though. You're doing fine, Ron. Right on, right on. Good to hear. Class trip was really nice. Did you learn anything in particular from the pharmacy lab? Or just generically a fun little time? I know hairnets are a thing. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, did you see a beard net? They are mandatory. Yeah. When I was working in fast food, if I even got a little bit of stubble, they'd be like, "Oh, well, you're gonna have to start wearing a beard net, or you could shave." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." Beard nets are wild. They make you look hilarious. Now imagine having to wear a hairnet, a beard net, and a mask during COVID. You're just like completely covered except for your eyes in like paper products and whatnot. Hey, but you know, good. I'm glad you learned a lot. That's good. Fun experience overall, it sounds like. And the coveted mustache net, right? Wonder if you'd need a mustache net for the, when you were wearing a mask. The hairnet, yeah. When I'm not recovering from not being able to stand, I can stand again. I was planning on doing one last week, but then my knee took over on that one. So, I will plan out and make one for this upcoming week. But yeah. No worries, Ron. No, it's a valid question. Totally valid question. That is one of the things I promised to do, and I have for 17 reasons or another fallen apart on that one. So that is 100% valid. You don't got sorry. I gotta come up with something to do. I've got a couple little things to do. Just make some like treats and play around with food and whatnot. Which I can do, which like I said, I can set up for. I'll put it on the list for this coming week. Some weird random internet trends that I saw and that kind of stuff. And then just play with treats and food. Not too much in the way of cooking, but yeah. I think I edited that one. Let me. So what happened recently is I went through my backlog of edits. A sourdough journey? I'll look into a sourdough journey for sure. Oh yeah, we'll have fun. But the ship blowing up together. I think I edited that one. So what happened recently was I was going through I have a couple hard drives over here that store all of the videos that I edit and that kind of stuff, so that if for whatever reason the platform bans me or deletes me, which actually happened on Food Blender not too recently, I still have all the hard copies, the OG copies and stuff, and can just re-upload them on another profile, new platform, whatever it looks like. You know, a little bit of security. And I was going through and realized I was saving 4 copies of each of them. One was base, and then one that had pop-ups to like and subscribe for every little platform. So there was 3 individual platform ones. So I went through and I was updating and deleting all of the old ones so that I didn't have 4 copies of each anymore. And in doing so, I now have kind of buried some of the videos I edited. So I have to go through and like find, did I post this one? So I will be double checking that. That I can actually go up today. What day is today? Wednesday. Tomorrow. It's wild what you can do with sourdough. Oh, for sure. And one of the great things about sourdough is it's like champagne or it's like cheese, you know. Every region that you breed it in, every bit of uniqueness about the area and the materials in the air and that kind of stuff around where you're at is going to make you have a different flavored sourdough. I don't know. Penalea might want to get in on sourdough. I'll have to get her opinion on that. She might want to get in on some sourdough. But yes, you're right. I will double check that DM right as we are speaking here because I can access that. You can't have sourdough? Is it like a gluten or an intolerance or something like that? What's wrong with sourdough? I vaguely remember this conversation, but I was also just talking to someone earlier about ARFID. Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, chicken butt. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. That explains it, Dean. All right, shorts. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, yeah. Chicken butt. You 100%. I've never heard that before. As a father and a content creator on the internet, I've never, ever heard that joke before, Bean. You know what? You're right. You got me. All right. That's edited stuff. Repo, Silk Song. Are we there yet? Ah, here we go. Big Boom. Yes. I did edit it out. It is, it's just buried. Big Boom is what I ended up calling it. So I will post that for tomorrow's video, DM. I tell you what, part of what I want to do with Food Flunder is like education based. So we can do that. We will learn sourdough. I will run it by Penalea, but yeah. I would post a bunch. So the way that the algorithm presents that though is if I post in large batches like that, it only supports me in those large batches and expects me to keep up that same rate of posting. So either I post a bunch of just dreck and keep up with the update or the algorithm, or I do where I'm posting every single day or every other day, I mean. And with the ability that I do or do not have to edit all the time until I get an editor, I will not be posting that regularly, you know what I mean? With 3 channels posting every other day, that's a lot of content to make. On top of editing Java, on top of, you know, all the stuff. Right? On the grind. Oh yeah, constantly on the grind. Constantly on that grind. Gotta stay on that grind. Right? I have a food channel. I have a reaction channel for like pack openings, or I started doing Skibidi Toilet. I really should finish Skibidi Toilet as a promise. I should just sit down and make one long video finishing Skibidi Toilet instead of individual ones. Show, thank you for the hydrate. We were just talking about how through one means or another I haven't been able to food stream, but now that I can stand, and now that I do have a camera back, I'll be able to do that starting next week. So we will expect one. It's gonna be me and kind of playing around with food, but yeah. Yep, I found my way back. No worries. It might be not brain rot anymore. That was originally the point. So originally the point of the reaction channel was that if we make it to 1,000 subs, or was it 100 subs? I can't remember. Basically, once we get enough subs on the channel, that I would start a reaction channel and react to every episode of Skibidi Toilet for everybody's support. So that was me reacting to the brain rot of it, and then I reacted to the first like 30, 40 episodes, and I just could not do it anymore. I could not. And now it's completely dropped off, but we'll see. I have all of the reaction videos up and, you know, me explaining whether it oh yeah, that's so many, and that's like not even half of them. Hey, spooky scary. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the flock. But yeah, so I do need to finish that up. I have a few people that are committed to only that, asking me every so often, where is it? Where is it? So I just need to sit down and do a whole one solid thing or make a live stream of it. Although I think the live stream would get banned if I did that, now that I think about it. I mean, it starts off being really weird. It doesn't clear up too much better, but then they introduce factions and battles and that kind of stuff. Yeah, burnt rubber just for you, Spooky. Oh. For real, though, welcome into the flock. Oh my god, that is a flavor. Why did I put that there? Yeah, my Reactful Ender on the red channel is a lot of that, and then I've recently switched into pack openings and magic cards and that kind of stuff, but yeah. Hey, how's it going? And I've been debating on whether keep posting that on my main platform on the other two platforms, or make a secondary channel for that, because it's messing with my algorithm, for sure. Kat, are you back from the store? How was the trip? Ah, joining the realm. Never mind. I see. That does actually answer the question, so. How's Unknit doing? Oh yeah, we just dug a mine shaft all the way down to bedrock. I found a stack or 2 stacks of diamonds. Well, it was close to 2 stacks. I already had some diamonds prior to that, but yeah. We found a lot of diamonds. I already cycled out the realm codes. Yeah. Ton of diamonds. I did sidetrack when I saw diamonds. I was like, oh, and I went and got them, you know, kind of thing. Same with iron and coal, but yeah. Once we reached diamond spawn level. I'm clearing this out, these 5 blocks right here, to finish this wall. Because this wall, ow! I am building! So, this is the outer wall, and then we'll have a 5-block section, and then the inner wall. And that'll just complete the, like, actual outer wall of the castle. So what we're doing, as far as build, Spooky, is this is our community realm. You're gonna come back later? Alright, Unknit, no worries, no worries. This is our community realm. I play every Wednesday, we play Minecraft together, when you can pay attention. Valid, Unknit. I am building, starting in this corner, all the way to there, or all the way to the one you can kind of see right down there, is 200 spaces in either direction, and I'm building one giant castle into the top of a mountain that I found. We had already built, like, a starter village. It's on hard, not hardcore, but hard, so the starter village was so that when people spawn in from the community, they aren't instantly mobbed to death and die. So I'm building this castle, and then I have been terraforming up till not too long ago, and then made a sorting system, and then, like I said, we just finished our mine shaft down to bedrock, so we have mining facilities and stuff, and so the idea is, on the realm in general, people will jump in and annoy me, as you can see with DM, or they'll jump in and either help with other people's builds, build out the starter town, or just go adventure where they want to go to, and then build their own kingdom, or their own farm, or their own city, or whatever it is. And just kind of have a chill time, hanging out, vibing, that kind of stuff. So yes, building a kingdom. I don't no duck. Okay, well those flowers are going to be... My patience would never. I'm a pretty patient guy. Comes with the territory. Can you not put those flowers in there, though? Like, honestly. Not what I meant to not put in there. Where'd those flowers go, bro? Where'd those flowers go, bro? Where'd those flowers go, bro? Who's got the flowers? Who's got the flowers? One of you's got flowers. Where's the flowers? Oh, I see him. I see him. You little buttheads. I have to be. I mean, valid, yeah. Pinned at the top of chat there, Scott R.S. Testando. All right, flowers, where are you? I see you in your hand. Yeah, I didn't want to give you those flowers. Perfect. But yes, you can jump into our Discord. For you on that platform, just go to rifleender.com. That'll give you all the access to my links and whatnot. Join in our Discord, and then all of the information, everything that it's about, is all available there in the Discord. Short answer is we open the first week of every month for everybody to publicly jump in and play. The rest of the time, it is paid supporters on whatever platform you're on. Hydrate or dihydrate. Valid. Get yourself some water, everybody. Who else? Oh, Cat. Like, who else is on the server here all of a sudden? Cat. Right. Hydrate or dihydrate. Oh, shoot. It's nearly that time, isn't it? Stretching. Sorry. Oh, my back. Spotlight time. I'm sleeping. Why? Why? I mean, okay, but why? So very random. Would I rather have diamonds or emeralds? Emeralds most often than not. Adds to the sensation. Monsters can't sleep. Yeah, monsters can't sleep. All right. Oh, and then left. Okay. That's why I'm awake. You're good to join whenever. But yeah, we do this every Wednesday, so, you know, patience, totally understand. But yes, I do have half a stack of emeralds. I had another stack on top of that, but then some rando joined and then invited his friend, and his friend stole a bunch of my things. And then he went to boot camp, and he got back the other day and was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Your friend stole all my stuff," and he didn't. He left. So we ain't getting those back anytime soon, but I had a good amount of resources at one point. Netherite win? I mean, I'm not actively pursuing diamonds or netherite or anything along those lines. We're not like power gaming this in any way, shape, or form. We're just chilling. You know this. We just chilling. We having fun. We vibing. We're here for the good time, not for, you know, a quick time. Quack, quack, indeed. We've also got a buddy who's helping me terraform this one. I wasn't actually pursuing diamonds either. My 2 stacks of diamonds came passively while I was, building a mine downward. I just happened to build it in a 12 by 12 grid, so there was a lot of area to cover there. Why am I not seeing the ducks pop up in chat? Why is that not... What? No. Okay, Ron. Have a great day as well. Have a great day. Are you leaving? I didn't realize you were leaving. Why is there so much quacking, but I'm not seeing anything being used or redeemed? What is happening? Oh, you're going to bed. Oh, okay, Rowan. No worries, no worries. I was like, what? Did we inside? I know. But it's not, you taught them, but nothing's happening. I don't understand. Why is my chat being, what is wrong with chat? I need to check something because chat seems to be not working right. There's an error with Twitch. There's an error with Twitch. You did 3 of them. It's not popping up. Oh, it's all in Tiki Tiki land. I'm working on that. I'm working on that. There we go. There we go. Now it's working. Whoa! 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 That platform does that. They don't like to share their API, but there we go. We're back. We're back. You have an English presentation. Good luck with your presentation. Get yourself some rest. We'll catch you next time, Rowan. Thanks for hanging. Goodbye. I appreciate you. I just, all right. I just want to be up there and doing things, man. I really would like to know why it keeps crashing like that. There's gotta be, maybe it's a memory overload thing. Maybe I should fix that. Or maybe it's just that platform being silly. Silly platform. Whoop. I was wondering why I didn't get that. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Specifically for that platform that you are currently on. I'm multi-streaming onto 3 different platforms. And for whatever reason, your platform, that one that you're on right now, it loses the capture progress. And so it stops loading in the background. It basically, that platform is very persnickety about how everything works on their end. And yeah, they don't give us any kind of like help or access to their API or anything. So unfortunately, we have to do it in roundabout ways to actually get the information. So duck sounds, all the sounds. There are more than just ducks. I'm gonna let you know that one right now. That's long story short. Yeah, that platform has a lot of things. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the third-party app that I use, the devs, because I know I talked about this on stream before, where they're like, they've been in contact with them for like 2 years to get access to the API and allow that kind of stuff and make it work. And every couple of months, it completely restarts the progress. And they act like they have no idea what's going on. So they tweeted them. They directly tweeted out, or like, I don't know what the hell they call it on that platform anymore, but they like added them on that platform being like, hey, it's been 2+ years. There are so many people asking for this every single day. Let them have it. We can help you. Just work with us and we'll, you know, this whole thing. So I haven't seen any more progress on that, but it would be amazing if that actually gets kind of ball rolling on that. I would love to have all sorts of channel redemptions and stuff for them. I've been actively not pursuing designing stuff because of that reason. Like, I've been working on coding stuff and whatnot, but then I realized, yeah, they're like, we'll take care of it. Just let us have access. We got it. Like, come on, man. What more do you need? You're too broke for Minecraft? I'm sorry to hear it. It is a little bit expensive. The mobile version is like less than a third of the price for the same game on Bedrock if you have access to like a tablet or your phone or something like that.
Throwing flashbang.
But I totally understand not being able to afford that either. Bang, bang.
Sector clear.
It's funny because like that platform is all about chat, interacting with the streamer and donating gifts to make the streamer do this and that, the other, you know. But then like this very basic way of interacting directly with chat between the streamer and that kind of stuff isn't there, isn't allowed. It's silly. My favorite anime, One Piece. One Piece. One Piece is my favorite anime. I've watched quite a bit of anime. If I had to pick a different one, like an older, well, I guess not older one, but you know, like one that's not more mainstream or more in the zeitgeist right now, Bleach. Bleach was like the OG anime for me. I really love that they're finishing it up with the 1,000-Year Blood War. But yeah. They're just bullying it. I mean, valid. Anything that's popular is going to get a bunch of naysayers, and anything that's, you know, important in other people's eyes, people are going to try and bring it down and knock it down a peg because they don't want everybody to be happy. If they're different, that means they're wrong. But, you know, in the end, One Piece is One Piece. Nothing is perfect. The story they tell, the way they tell it, super fun. The fun world to live in. Even temporarily. Demon Slayer's good. I like Demon Slayer as well. I believe so. Yes, Kat. I have not been able to prove that, but we are under the assumption that yes, copper doors are zombie proof. I think that's what we determined, right, DM? We looked that up at one point. We were like, oh yeah, copper doors are... I really have to sneeze. I am in sneeze limbo. It won't. It won't. Some zombies can break copper doors in hard difficulty. Zombies have a 5% chance with the ability to break doors. Vindigators can. Congrats on finishing your food, by the way, Adam. They attempt to break the doors in the closed state only. So there is a very small chance, comparatively, that they can break copper doors. Let's see. Let's see if that's different than a wooden door. So a wooden door. So yeah, they just copy pasted the exact description from wooden door to copper door. So I would say don't lean heavily on it, Kat. Maybe put a second door behind it or something. But yeah, it seems like they can currently be broken with a small chance of success happening. Yes. Oh, my nose. Burbly durbled. I mean, yeah. I mean, copper is supposed to be a soft material, but I didn't realize that would be that much. Oh, my nose is leaking. Sorry. So to recap, Cat, yes, they are breakable by zombies. No, currently they are not unbreakable. Maybe they should reduce the chance. I don't know, but I don't know how they would do that since it's just damage buildup over time, technically. But it is only a 5% chance. 5% chance that a zombie spawns with the ability to do so, so it's not a guaranteed thing. Most annoying mob. I mean, for most general gameplay, if you don't have a shield and you're just going around doing things, skeletons really suck because they're, you know, at a distance. If you don't have a shield, you're kind of gonna take a bunch of damage. But baby zombies suck. Baby zombies suck. They get in everywhere. They're fast. Hit you rapidly. Phantoms can be annoying, but I mean, once every couple days, just sleeping in your bed really isn't that big a deal. Enderman. Valid. Hey, Archon, been a while. How you been? My deal with the Enderman is just make a 2-block high ring. And then you might worry about it really, you know? But yeah, they are very like you gotta, well, okay, don't look at them, you know, kind of thing. Definitely, change your play style very quickly. They will mess you up in that sense. I can see that. I can totally see how they'd be annoying. School, so you don't repeat. Yeah, valid. That's a good idea. We don't want to repeat. I mean, opinions are great for that. They're, you know, they're subjective. They're individual. Well, I'm sorry you're having to deal with that, but hey, at least you're locking in and getting the work done. Don't want to repeat the grade.
Thanks so much for gifting. You're awesome.
Hey, thank you for the you're
Thanks so
awesome.
much for gifting. You're awesome.
The you're awesomes. Furoka. Furoka? Nonetheless, thank you for the you're awesome. Is that a kitty? I like the kitty. Let's go. I should get Boba out here. Riding on my shoulder.
Jump, jump, jump!
And the hydrate. Alright, 1 second. We'll get in on the hydrate. I like the kitty. Dude, kitty's cute though. It is the same world, yeah. I'm just clearing out this, the spot for this wall. Get a chicken. Thank you for the hydrate. Get yourself some water. I mean, I've seen it off in the distance. I haven't visited your house in a while, but from what I've seen, everything looks good. Chickens or kitties? They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Memes. Both. I mean, valid, both. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there to sleep and whatnot, so I'll just glance over there. It still is standing. Or do you want me to go check in depth and see how good it is or not? In depth, okay. Okay, then. Really trying to lock in and finish this off so we can actually start in on the wall and like patch this spot right here too. So, but I might have to do that off stream while I'm editing. The open week just ended, so unless you've re-upped support in some way and like make sure your account's linked, you can get the link that way, but otherwise, no. No, not using TNT. Even if they give you heart attacks, I mean, yeah. Okay, what time? What time? Is it noon? Is the sun behind the cloud? I can't tell. No, I needed those. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I needed those. This is the layer that I need. Oh, well. That's the layer I need. All right, let's go put stuff away. See if we can see what's going on at Archons. See if everything's okay. Because I've got excess cobblestone, so I might as well use it. Ah, valid. No worries, Archon. I've got 600, or like, yeah, was it 60,000 or 600,000 blocks of cobblestone, give or take, to use up, so I might as well use it into stone pickaxes and whatnot. I'm going to use some of them for the walls and some of them for, like, flooring and that kind of stuff, obviously, and furnaces and bits and pieces here, but, yeah. Like I said, we're not trying to necessarily power game our way through it. We're just chilling. Yeah, here, let's do the math again. Let's do the math again, because I have clearly forgotten. Uh, 200 by 200 by 50, or 17 is 680,000 total blocks. Auto sorter, yeah. So I have 680,000 blocks in this whole area that I am working with. If I take out about 80,000 for pockets, for, you know, not quite taking out the stuff and that kind of stuff, dirt, roughly 600,000 blocks, give or take. Basically from here, this side, and then all the way down to here is all dirt and cobblestone right now. And then my buddy, who's a dwarf and has been terraforming for me, uses them as stairs all the way up through this house, and they're all filled with both dirt and cobblestone. So we've got a lot of dirt and cobble. We might as well use stone tools. Sure, it takes a little bit more, but, you know. I mean, if you want to see all, I mean, this is just what I've been working on. If you want to see everything, we can fly around really quick. I'll put it in creative and fly around, and you can see everything. Boink. Boink. Okay. So this is just my castle area so far. I'm finishing this inside wall. So as you can see, like I have an outside wall, a bridge, or a walkway, and then an inside wall. That's what I'm doing over here, clearing out that area. Then this back wall is going to be more mountainous. So I'm going to do that as well in there. And then we're just going to terraform out all this. And we're going to build it super high up into the sky. But we've got over there, there's Archon's house, which we'll go check in a moment. We've got this, someone else's tower they built. Even further down here, we've got a bastion that someone built. Giving Attack on Titan, hey, I'm fine with that. It's supposed to be a castle, so that works. We've got a bastion that someone built that they're using, or they announced for public storage, which they haven't been on in a while. This is just someone's house / farm. These are just people building things to get... Wow, I did not realize this goes all the way down. I did not explore this. This is a lot of work for... Oh, it's just a wall. It's just a false little wall. Never mind. I didn't realize it goes all the way down. Anyways, But yeah, got some farms. This person who built this farm in this house also built this tower over here. Another user's farm. My wife's little village that she started. This is like village 3 of 5 that she did. There's someone's hobbit hole and our nether portal right over there. Archon's house. Way off in that direction is the starter village that we built a while back. Got your cows still, Archon. Got your cobblestone generator. Looks like you're doing good, bud. No one's like destroyed anything. Yeah, looks like you're good. Looks like you're good, Archon. But yeah, been working on that. Just kind of chilling. Everything within the bounds of these towers here is my build. Everything outside of it. This right here is my daughter's, and that's my daughter's as well. You lost. Oh, cobblestone gin. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, everything in here, my build. Everything out of it is everybody else's stuff. That's the one thing I've asked is them not building into my build besides my buddy here, but I've known him since 2nd grade, so I can literally just slap him if I wanted to. And DM's, you know, built a couple things right here, and, you know, respectfully.
Thanks
yeah.
for the like. Axon.
All sorts of fun stuff going on around here. And it will only get more every time you jump in. We do this every Wednesday, like I said. With permission, yep. I mean, they're both medieval, so I'm liking that. I'm good with that. Did with permission, exactly. I do want to have kind of gothic castle build here. These are all like, I'm worried about the terraforming right now. I needed an auto sorter for obvious reasons. I've got a ton of storage I need to deal with. And then we've got right over here. I won't go down in it because getting up and down until we get an elevator takes quite a bit of time. But this right here, where this little chest is, goes all the way down to bedrock in a 12 by 12 square with the core just as like a pillar. So you just kind of descend platform by platform. You can stop at any point and just branch off and do a mine shaft. So, you know, any kind of resources we need, we can go mine down there, or if someone just wants to mine, they can go mine. Hello, rats. How's it going? And then, yeah. So I am currently working on digging and terraforming the last little bit so I can actually build this wall up, which actually, now I think about it, I'm going to need that one. Not too bad. Not too bad. Got to grab that. Boo! Nah, the science guy. Not too bad. Almost an hour 4 here. Now that I look at it. Wifey just told me that she's coming home early for the day, so that's good. I just hydrated. I'll hydrate again. Thank you for the hydrate, Adam. Sure, I'll show it. Let me do this. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh yeah, I just got out of there. So, DM, as we said, had, with respect, built a chicken cannon. And that's what that pit you saw was. The chicken pit. It's a food access point. The hydration clock. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. It is always good to stay hydrated, especially when injured. All right. So up here, we made a redstone, or DM made a redstone clock. Filled it full of chickens. Chickens drop the eggs. The eggs go into here, and then you flick this and... spawns chickens. Also hurts chickens, but you know. 6 of one, half dozen the other. But there we go. Chicken cannon. Fascinating. I know, right? Redstone's fun when you know what to do. Meanwhile, I've just got put planks in here, and now you have chests auto generator. But you know, we do the things that we need to do. Just installed it back. Nice. Loading in. Right on. Okay. All you know how to do is fish? Hey, fish is good. Random loud sound like that. At this point, you are, yeah. You're one of the OGs. Especially on that platform. All right. So I'm using this to make my way back across so I don't have to keep climbing up the water. And because this will tell me where I do need to dig and not need to dig. Like that. Do. Oh my god, excuse me. About World War. Ooh. Rough movie. Who is dying and where? Are we talking like documentary style or like historical fiction or like what are we looking at? Man, I didn't grab enough. Kind of both. Valid. Never really super was into those. I watched a lot of like historical fiction for school and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we gotta watch this movie about World War II today. That was actually kind of accurate, so we'll count it as a lesson or whatever. But yeah, she didn't like it. Before my dad passed, he caught up on Demon Slayer, and he was an artist his whole life, and he really liked it. Like he's never really been super into anime or you know that kind of stuff, but he really liked watching the animation on it and like the artwork, the art style on it and stuff. We're just saying something because he was 70 plus. So Mom's a Christian. I mean, valid. Do. I'm like, what's the ticking? Wait, are you already out of eggs? You are out of eggs. Okay. Well, let you fill back up. It's crazy. It's already out of eggs. Well, I guess I haven't really been here to load it and let it go. I'll AFK while I'm doing something later, I'm sure. And it will fully load in. The copper stuff, they added as full release like 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks ago, give or take. It's not quite been a month, but it was in beta otherwise. But yeah, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, they added in all the copper stuff. So the Ego launcher, if you listen, and you can kind of see their head sticking out there. It's hollow in the center there. So there are adult chickens who lay eggs on a timer, kind of an inaccurate one, but they will lay an egg, and this hopper will take the item into the hopper, and the hopper will deposit it into the dispenser here. So the more that chickens that we have there, the more they'll lay eggs. Etc., etc. And that's how you fill the Chicken-O-Matic. Chicken-O Launcher 9000. But there is also entity limits, and there is also, you know, things to stop the server from crashing and whatnot, so. You are not doing so hot, man. Hello. Nope. Half. Thank you. Okay, and then I didn't grab any stone, but I should get some stone and some bamboo scaffolding so I can go up and down quicker. On our realm here on the SMP, I only have one mod. It was for the meme. It's the Steve's Lava Chicken. So no mods on that one. But on the Java playthrough I just posted, if you look at my channel, one of the most recent shorts, we are recording the modded horror playthrough on Java, where it will be clearly modded. So there's a little bit of both. A little bit of both. I don't tend to like mods for base gameplay and that kind of stuff, but for doing something like a horror survival hardcore thing, you know, super fun. Changes up the game. Makes it actually, you know, more horror. More complicated. You'll see, actually, as I'm going through here, dirt blocks with question marks on them. That's the remainders left over from a mod that we did have on the server. That was like a nature mod that added more types of plants and whatnot. And then it broke, and it was not a very good mod in general, so we just stopped using that. And yeah, now we're left with nasty looking blocks everywhere. You can actually see it going around my camera here. Purple and green are my favorite colors. Purple's #1, green's #2. It fades in and out, pulses in and out. But yes, purple and green. Purple is my my favorite. Like a royal purple color. Oh, so far away. Yep. Pretty specific. Purple in general, but yes. Royal purple is, oops, the favorite because just that shade of purple, like, catches my eyes. You know, is my favorite. But, I know people get real specific with colors. Joker, right? Joker and what else? Joker's one of them. What's the other one? Scene? All right. Valid. Not that Joker. Not you, Joker. I mean, you're Archon now. Scene. The other Joker, the Clown Prince. Hello, Alpha Master. How's it going?
Jump!
Hydrate! Time to hydrate or dihydrate, everybody. Get yourself some water, please. I mean, not gonna lie, I wouldn't say that I dislike Joker or anything like that, you know, but yeah. When he killed Robin. It's a very specific niche, but yeah. It just ended today, so it's the first Wednesday of every month is when it goes out. So, what? It's the 12th right now, so what, the 2nd of December, I think? What is it? Third. It's the 3rd, not the 2nd. I was close, though. Welcome back, Unknit. Batman 2. I mean, yeah. I was never super into DC, but my dad really liked Batman. He liked the more detective styles of Batman rather than like the superhero-y kind of thing. Not that he didn't like superheroes. He's the reason I ever got into him. But yeah, oh yeah, I played Warframe. You gonna go to the sun now? Oh, into the sunset. Have a good one, Alpha Master. Welcome back in, Unknit. You just started it? I've been playing Soulframe off and on since it's in beta and stuff because I want to get in when the game's early so I don't have so much of a grind all the time for Warframe. That's my one problem with Warframe is the free-to-play model makes it so grindy just to get like basic, like to get some of the other frames and that kind of stuff. You just have to put a lot of hours into it. It's a super fun game. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike the game in any way, shape, or form like that. Maybe it's a little repetitive, but that's all games. But you haven't beat Earth yet. It gets super grindy, but it's super fun, especially when you find one that you just gel with and find a build that works, or like, you know, get to the build that works. It's a super fun game. Warframe. All right. I mean, especially a 2013 game, yeah. Bad at proportions. I mean, sometimes, yeah. Speaking of old games that are still good, 2009 game here. I don't remember what I went over there for, so whatever. Oh, because it's almost night. Yeah, I do remember when we played Vane. I have, they updated recently. I just saw that update, and so I, was thinking about doing that one again. Hollow Knight, yep. Hollow Knight is also one of the old games that is good. I mean, custom skins and all that, yeah. Minecraft editors and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. I have so many flowers. I don't want all the flowers. Yeah. No worries, no worries. I mean, yeah, I could compost them. The attack choreography. I was gonna say, Rosie can come pick them. Rosie Go can come over and pick them all. Give her something to do. She jumps in here and then, like, quickly has nothing to do. Why did chat explode? It does that. Roblox? Nice. Get on that grind. I have not seen the attack choreography on those various things, but, you know, animation across movies and stuff is all done in video game engines or game design engines and that kind of stuff. So, once you get good at it, you get good at it. Did their beef end? No, their beef did not end. Their beef is getting worse, actually. Sheep interruption. No, it's getting worse. There's more states that are attempting to ban them through various lawsuits. I don't see it lasting very long. At least in the state that it is. You 100% Silk Song? Nice, nice. I saw you posting about that achievement. I mean, it wouldn't matter which states ban it. If it doesn't have the support and the monetary gain, then it doesn't have enough way to support itself, and it's just going to collapse under all that. I think they're going to either have to drastically change a lot of things or not. Silk Song's pink. Oh, sorry. Silk Song is peak. We're getting towards the end of Silk Song on our playthrough. So we're working on the final parts of it in Act 3. I've got quests to do. But we're at the point where I'm supposed to go back down to deep docks and that kind of stuff. Because there's only 4 people. There's only 4 people working on that game, Spooky. Did you not know that? The whole dev team is 4 people. I mean, we'll see. But they don't have any money I mean, if they have to shut down because they're bankrupt, they ain't going to give you any money. You know what I mean? They ain't got money to give. If they're forced to shut down because they can't pay for their servers and pay to support themselves and that kind of stuff. I mean, I am, yeah. Oh, I already have the achievement. I got the achievement before Act 3. Or, I mean, but not before Act 3. In Act 3. They could get commissions? I mean, they could try, but again, it's a lot more complicated than, you know, how it sounds, because they have investors to pay back. Money isn't just the dollars that they currently have in their bank account. I know, right, Archon? I wouldn't doubt it, DM. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Do a backflip! Hey, Razzle Dazzle, how's it going? Been a bit. Steel Soul. Me, yeah, and DM. And DM. Steel Soul is something on it. Good luck with that one. Old account. Into Roblox. Sonic just cooked Mario this year? Yeah, you gotta get the witch crest. You have to get, I already have the witch crest. You have to get the little twisty child baby thing. Ah, bien, y tú? Right. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. That is kind of the whole monetization system in that game. It is one of the reasons why it's even under scrutiny right now. Just got a Christmas tree. This early? That's crazy. That thing's gonna die. Unless it's yeah. Oh, their racing game. Their racing game. I forgot that Sonic released a racing game. I was like, what game did Sonic put out? I know they had some kind of mobile thing that was being advertised recently. Their racing game. Yeah, that's true. I've heard that it was not a wow factor. It wasn't a bad game for Mario Kart. It just wasn't anything amazing. It was just another Mario game. But yeah, for sure. For sure on the Sonic one. Got buried before I know, right? I've just been seeing ads. I don't know if they like did something with it. They've just been popping out a bunch of ads for Sonic and something or other. I'm like, what? It's all good. As I said, I'm not trying to get necessarily like every single everything on that one, but I can probably speed run later playthrough on that one. Sonic and Fall Guys do not go well. Oh, I see what you mean. Sonic mixed with Fall Guys. Yes, yes. I thought you were saying Fall Guys was not working out. I was like, wait, what? I never actually saw Sonic 3 yet. I'm pretty sure my kids have, though. My second grader was super into Sonic movies. The new ones. So, I never actually saw that one. I know two of my kids did, for sure. And I'm pretty sure the two youngest did. Maybe the eldest didn't. Or I guess she's the eldest girl didn't, but yeah. I mean, I saw the memes of Jim Carrey with Jim Carrey, and they were good, so. I like Sonic. Sonic's good. I'm not mad at any. I'm not diehard per se, but I've played Sonic since it was Sonic and Knuckles and, you know, old school Sonic games, so. Gonna go speedrun? All right, good luck on it. You got this. We'll catch you another time. It is actually getting to be that time, so let's finish off this little area here. Guess what? Chicken butt? Oh, wait. Is it that time? Hydrate. It is that time.
Jump, jump, jump.
I mean, yeah, since they released the first one, I do remember the good old days of struggling my way through that game and restarting every day and, you know, trying to make it through and then, like, mastering it and basically becoming a speedrunner on it. Those were some times. That was back before save states and, you know, all sorts of crap. I never played, what was the newest one? Frontiers? Sonic Frontiers? But I saw the Game Grumps playthrough on that one. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Amy and Metal Sonic kind of is the next progression on that one. I wonder who they're going to get to voice. Because Keanu Reeves was a choice. Idris Elba and stuff. Like, they can't rack up too many more big names like that without having to spend a pretty penny. All right. Well, finished that part up. It is noon-ish. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to leave. I got to go get my kids from school today. So this is, we are at hour 4. We're going to go ahead and call stream. So thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate you all. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Speaking of Silk Song, as much as we have, we will be playing Silk Song tomorrow. Hopefully getting closer to finishing it up. I know we're towards the end. We're at like the last 3% of the game. I've got 90%, 97%, sorry. But I don't know how long that's going to take. So I can't guarantee anything. But we're getting close to the end of that. And then after Silk Song, we'll be playing some Arc Raiders, which I don't know if you've heard of Arc Raiders. That's getting really popular, and it's really super fun game. So we'll be playing that. Links are going to be on the screen. Links are going to be in chat. Sonic's better than Mario. I mean, yes. Yes. Mario is good for Mario, but yes, I totally agree. They are definitely got their merits to each of them. But that's going to be it. Links are on screen. Links are in chat. Check out rightfulender.com. We will catch you next time, everybody. Bye-bye. You don't even get to see me jump for a scare. What's it?